you guys doing the alphabet? I think there's some extra letters in there. To even say how a letter sounds, it requires a vowel. I was doing the fonts, but it ended up doing the alphabet. Mainly because Nolan doing Bay. Ain't your Bay. Michael's your Bay. I think Michael's everyone's Bay. See, the scope there is just ruining the vibe. He's getting its way in everybody else's letter, except on its own. Then it just is like, screw everybody, it's just me. Michael is especially Scope's Bay. Yep, that face proved it. Michael's not even home yet. I don't know what he's doing. I'm gonna guess he's having a conversation at work that is leading to him taking longer to get home. They would actually go to the doctor and take their medication. So bribery. Not Tempest? Is Tempest not Bay? I don't know, man. I just work here. That embarrassing questions usually have the answers of no or divert. So I know the answer. Good. Oh, Michael, yet. I just hit a button I shouldn't have. There we go. Fix that. Here's that thing I'm looking for. Yeah. All right. Art. Oh, sunset. Telescope post. Nulling. Hello. And Matt. Yes, Matt. Let's just scroll up a little bit. Niski, hello. I had an idea for this. about having her make noises when she's coming up, but then I realized that it doesn't matter. I can't open the mouth. You had sugar today. Thinking above average amount too. Cheers, Starfire. The detail on this model is pretty crazy though. I'm thinking, because here it normally was having the arm up with the taco. I kind of want to keep it where it's consistent in that oh no, maybe I can make this work, because I was like, well, I want to have her be a little bit more of a reveal, like coming up from below, but if she's already holding up the taco, that's really hard to do that. But if I play with the camera, I can maybe still make it work. A pudding cup at work for attending a town hall, and 2 pieces of chocolate from the candy jar. That sounds like what you would normally consume. Wait, they gave you a pudding cup for attending a town hall? It seems like a oddly strange, like we had a bunch of these in the back type things. I'm guessing it was that they supplied various items and the thing you walked away with was a pudding cup. But I know some of the ones I've had at work, they'll have like they would do like a pizza thing or a cookies thing, but then they stopped doing it. And like, so our group is, God, how many people? It's like 85 people in our group, and I would say half of them are at one building, so let's say 40, and they once a month do they call it an all hand, well, we call it JMAC for a different reason, but it's essentially an all hands meeting where it's supposed to be everybody goes into one meeting. But since COVID, we have never sat in the same room together for a while. I used to go down to the actual meeting room where they held it, and it would be like me and one other person, the person running the meeting, and I just stopped going. Like, it kind of was like depressing. After COVID, there was a few, like, we get like 5 or 6 in there, and then they all kind of just disappeared because I think for most people, it's just multitask time. They got other things to do, and they just want to like do an update on like the whole system as a whole, and nobody cares about that. And every month, technically, they gave us $20 for lunch. Our coworker said the pudding cups were really good. I mean, oh, so that's why you grabbed it. I'm like, wait, I thought you had the pudding cup. Okay. Main meal's a Reuben. Pretty good. Little too much Thousand Island dressing, but good. I think, yeah, you could probably have too much Thousand Island dressing because it'd probably be too sweet, but I definitely want enough to make it a wet sandwich, because otherwise it's going to be pretty dry. Because normally you want to really dry the hell out of the sauerkraut, and then that you need some kind of a moisture in the sandwich, and like, so you need enough sauce to make up for it. What if I did like a bit where it was kind of like, I feel like that works. Maybe if I speed it up at the beginning. That does work, but I feel like it needs a little bit of that like camera distortion effect going on here. A little bit. I feel like I could have it be it's not as scary if it doesn't open the mouth, but I don't think that they're actually like have ever opened their mouth. Because I feel like time-wise, the reveal, if you really wanted to do this correctly, would be to have the arm and then have the head come up from below, and then like have that arm come down as another arm comes up to grab, then jump the camera backwards to get the full shot, because the amount of time it would take to like go from up close to further back is just too much time wasted. So I'm thinking we'll do it was super wet. The dressing was falling all over the place. Yeah, that's still too much. It could have been though, like if you don't dry the sauerkraut, the Thousand Island, because usually you put with the sauerkraut side, mixes with the sauerkraut, but then it waters down the sauce and then just gets all over the place. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Though I'm realizing these fingers are kind of like bent all over the place. Like this one's bent sideways, and fingers don't do that. Kind of. Okay, actually, yeah, it doesn't. Oh, yeah, I don't have access to the fingers. Ring finger. Yeah, because it's weirdly bent sideways. It shouldn't be able to. You can kind of bend, but it would be more like this, I think. Because you can. That's the thing on there. Those fingers can't go like this. We can't move our fingers much, but technically it wouldn't allow this to be done. Because all I can tell, or all I can see in here, is yeah, there's just this pivot point around there. Okay, I guess technically that's a pivot point that you could say that these then would shift it left and right, but it's not on the same position then. It's having a joint here and then a joint down here. Being in the different positions like that, it's probably a lot easier to make, especially for the technology at the time that this was movie was made, but still. Looks like this is actually caused by the twisting of this one. No, it's not. Mood order again. Yeah. I would rather have a too wet of a sandwich than too dry. Every time we talk about sandwiches, if we bring up like wetness of it, I haven't been to. Is it Jersey Mike's? Yeah, I think it's Jersey Mike's. They're the ones that have like the fresh cut meat for your sandwiches and stuff. I used to go there all the time, and I got like a bacon turkey something or other, and it was really good. But they cover their sandwiches in oil, and I think it adds a lot to the sandwich. It kind of like sometimes feels a little soupy, but I think that any sandwich needs some kind of a sauce, not for flavor, for texture. It helps the sandwich go down. Like when we were at Cider Fest last year, I think it was last year. We went to a restaurant that had like a chicken sandwich that was a little bit overcooked, a little bit dry, and they had no sauce on it. So between the bread, the cheese that was there, which was a hard cheese, and the chicken, it was hard to just eat. Like it was just nothing wanted to go down because it wasn't lubricated. It was rough. Need some juice. All right, so this is going to be what I think it's going to be. I can zoom it in a lot more, though I think I'm already pretty zoomed in. Okay, we're gonna do that. Then, oh, where's the arm? Oh, actually, this is by rig. Okay. We put it up like that. How far can I turn the head down? What did I select? Neck. I think there's something missing there. Oh, I have to use the rig neck. This isn't a rig, right? Yeah, it's not. And if I use chest, that does everything. Yep. Okay, so if I do neck, though. Ooh, that's a little high for a neck. I think I can make it work, but I was hoping to get something like closer to here. But I don't think one exists. Because it goes from like neck one. Oh, maybe spine 0. Nope, spine 0 is down there. Okay. Because spine 1, spine 2, spine 3, and then neck. That's a lot of nothing. Oh, actually, she does need to have her head up. Okay, I'll say like 1 second with just sandwich. And then switch. Michael is home now. I gotta worry about this freaking hair. Okay, that's that one. I need the hair in the back. Center sounds right. C00, R00 is that. Oh, so it's gonna be this one, and this one. Okay. All right, what I'm gonna do is turn off the lights. So this is a little easier. We're gonna turn off the particles. So it's gonna be whatever works. Okay. So I want it to be like this, but I have to have it be a little bit something in between. So I want to make what the position is going to look like next, but I'm going to have an in between. All right, so this one, we're going to have it drop down a little bit. It has a, yeah, good. It has an elbow. Okay. So we're going to have this go down a little bit. Thought I did that. Okay, whatever. Down a little bit. We'll do, and like it's turning, and then we're going to turn the elbow out a little bit. I'm going to turn this down a little bit more. Okay, and this one's going to be pretty high. I was grabbing the wrong neck. I know I was going to hide that. There we, okay, there. I just grabbed the rig one. Oh, I should probably move this forward. If you keep the the elbow in like some far position, not close to the bone, it will better hold it in position generally, but it will also make it so that certain animations of like smoothing things out make it kind of snap. Because it has to travel back through a lot of dead area before getting back into the area that's actually going to have much of an effect, because the elbow has a lot of area out here that just, you know, doesn't do much, but as you get closer it does a lot more. So okay. The body is not moving much for this. I definitely need it to be moving a bit. Just a little bit. Okay, I'll just call that good. Now we're going to grab, let's just say, an area right through here. This is going to be kind of, let's grab a little bit more. This is going to be, I might actually move this back a little bit of a transition range. So this is actually going to be for behind this, like back here. I need to grab the hair too. Okay. And for this range, I want to have it be where this is moving forward just a little bit up, but I want to have it be where the head or the neck is going up, but the head is going down, so you get a little bit of like a head something is coming up. Problem with the rigs too is they save you time, but as I was kind of noticing there, I moved the model and the hand stayed in a pretty good spot, and so it's like, well, why would I need to move it? It's already in a good spot. Well, it's going to look like it's pivoting off of point, so you have to move it a little bit. There's no like time where a person's going to put their arm in the air and suddenly it's going to like hold itself perfectly in place around that. It's unrealistic. So the main reason keyframing is nice, because you can set the keyframes to just add all that little motion, and then when you smooth it out, it kind of just carries with. One thing I want to know to see here, some of this looks a little weird in the end when it's here. Yeah, oh yeah, it looks really twisted here, but there's actually nothing I can do. It's just gonna have to be that way. Some of the other models you can kind of hide it, but being that it's showing all the mechanisms inside, there's nothing I can do. Okay, so now this camera, for the first few seconds like this, I'm probably gonna actually transition it to like something like this. Being blurred, it looks like he's photobombing. There we go. Now I can go to like maybe here at the most and start bringing the camera down a little bit. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to see the face or anything. Nope, not until they pop up with it. That was kind of the intent. Okay. If you wanted to really make it bad, not in a bad way, but like a good way, though it'd be a lot of work, is you could map either the skeleton to the Uma body or the reverse, and then take the Uma skin and just find sections of it to or like make the majority of it kind of like transparent, and then like on the edges that aren't transparent, just like darken them so it looks like it's been burned and like hollowed out. That would actually be, I think, one of the cooler ways to do it, but that would be actually a lot of work. That'd be like all stream just to do that, and I don't know if it's quite worth it. All right, so I think right here is a good cut time. Okay, now we go to this one, and I still want it pretty zoomed in. Yeah, I still want it zoomed in. It kind of gives a weird, awkward feeling from that, but now we can back it off for sure. And we will do playhead. We'll just make it a little bit more forward, just doing something like that. Let's see how much this works for timing if I just do what's here. No, they take a taco. Rip. I might extend this a little bit. Not that I really need more. It's that I think I want to have like one arm kind of start coming up here. Well, I would like her, like it'd be great if you like crush the taco, but to make it look good, you'd have to like modify this model, because I couldn't just have random model pieces fall. It'd have to be that model, and that would be meh. But if I do it like this is a lot of time of not movement. I have to do something else here. So let's have another position where Uma is kind of pushing up a little bit more here. The neck up a bit, just a teeny bit more. The head down. The eyes have control. Well, they do. All right, I can control the eyes. I definitely will do that later. These eyes are actually pretty easy to control. If you want to have them look at the camera, you just rotate them to where the red and the blue crisscross. and overlap, that technically means it's on that axis perfectly at you, so I can definitely have it do that. Can't make him blink, but no reason to blink. Okay, now this hand is going to be brought back down further. Kind of. It's going to be brought down further, but not that much. I want to have it be a little bit forward because it's going to like push their arm down. All right, so I do want to have them kind of take a step, or like not take a step, but like crawling forward. So it's a little easier now. So I want them to get a nice, like kind of a boost forward. And they do that. Okay. Okay, and then I'm going to do the next arm position, and then I'll do a mid-between. Those are like good ones from the playlist today. I really like this one. Got good build up. Okay. The hand splayed is the better way to do it. Oh, I didn't post on Discord, did I? I should do that. Okay, so do that. Technically, this can probably be a little bit more forward because this is going to have the body actually lurching forward. technically, the taco would probably be ignored at this point. To a degree. At this point, I would say that these parts of the fingers will flatten out. Mike, what's your favorite horse?
Not horse.
Taco.
Fingers. Taco horse?
Isn't that just Flufflepuff?
And that is the forbidden flavor. The Flufflepuff.
You can't eat horse?
I mean, not supposed to.
What if it was the gateway to Equestria? All you had to do was sacrifice and eat one of the cute mares.
No.
But then you could be there and get all the mares.
Well, if I can sacrifice the mare, then I already have a mare.
Yeah, but you could have two mare.
Yeah, but she can't go get help. If I don't have the horse.
I knew that's what you're trying to say.
How is everyone?
Good.
Boy, oh boy, I just ate a bunch of food.
Don't do that.
Yeah, sure. At GC, chat's been super vibrant with 9ski speaking, and there's Scope.
Scope was talking before.
Hi, Scope. Yeah, but I wasn't here.
We figure out that your Scope's bay.
Oh boy, Adam, somebody's bay.
According to chat, that was what they assigned to Scope.
That's fair. It makes sense when you think about it.
Does it? Actually?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with yes. No, it does not. You just haven't thought about it enough, but don't think about
That's
it.
what somebody who's talking to their bae would say. They're very embarrassed.
No, I was talking today with Mid-Prim, because apparently she was waiting for a flight or something, and she decided to just talk to me. She wants to come down for a board game meet or a fire night. Hard to plan, like,
Come
weather
down?
out. Yeah. Visit.
Say it's way up.
No, she's coming down here.
She's south.
We've been over this. It's okay. She's coming up here.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine. The conversation goes, "Are you coming up?" And she's like, "Yeah, I'll be down in a bit." That's how it works. If where you are going, you're going down. If you're asking them to come to you, they're coming up. They come up to you. You go down to them.
What if they are in Australia? Do you still go up to them?
They'll ask you if you're coming up to them, but they'll tell you.
Are you coming up to them? But they're in the down under.
Yeah.
Only place is down.
It's all down.
Yeah.
They're all going down.
Yep.
Because Australia is hell on earth.
Close.
I've never been. No, to be honest, if I had to pick between going to Australia or New Zealand, I'd go New Zealand. Nothing against Australia.
What's the
but
difference?
greener, nicer. Not as hot. don't think so, anyways. Which is a weird thing, because I'm pretty sure New Zealand's closer to the equator, but Australia just looks hotter.
Temperature is dependent on not just distance from the equator, but also weather patterns. Like England has a pretty temperate temperature, considering that it's at the same like elevation as Canada.
Yeah.
So
Ocean current.
it's at the very end of a very warm ocean current.
They have important things to think about, like Pizza Hut getting sold to a private investor. The corporation couldn't support it anymore, or didn't see it as a good investment.
I don't think anybody saw it as a decent investment anymore.
Well, less people are just going out to eat as part of it.
But it's also just, it's Pizza Hut. Before it used to provide a unique experience. Now there's 100 places that do pizza. Why would you go to Pizza Hut? It's mainly, if you want to survive, it's why. You just have to answer why. And really, there was not many whys for Pizza Hut.
It was the Hut.
It was nostalgic for some people, but there was a lot of other like younger generations that just didn't have that nostalgia. So why would they go?
Because they watched the 1980s Ninja Turtle movie where they get Pizza Hut pizza. And they saw that and they're like, I want to eat that pizza.
Yeah. Okay. Manhattan Cafe's having a little bit of a rough day.
Just the truth has been revealed. They're actually just murderous robots who do DoorDash.
It's
Oh,
Uma.
man.
Uma eats. I keep forgetting that Taco wants to escape.
As all tacos do.
See a lot. It's just like,
Mm.
oh no, eat the taco. Don't eat the taco.
I like how the taco's floating, like the taco has gained such power. I'm all indigested now. I eat a big meal and then I rush down here to talk to you guys. What I really want to do is like just kind of lie on the couch, then become part of the couch, and then watch Star Trek at a really loud volume so that the whole house can hear it.
So essentially trying to relive your childhood to a degree.
Play Timberborn? I did make the mistake last night of playing Timberborn again until 2 a.m.
Why?
Because I really like staying up late to play with beavers. It's like the best.
How much was she?
Huh? Pretend to not know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
All night. Late into the midnight hours. Playing with beavers. I don't know what my favorite pizza place is around here. I guess I don't really have one. I mean, we go to Domino's because it's cheap. And none.
Yeah, it's really just because it's cheap. I really like Jets for like the big name places.
I can take or leave for it.
I like Pizza Luce. Pizza Luce is really good.
Do we have one around here?
Yeah, well, not close, but it's a Minnesota. There's a bunch of Minnesota. That's what John brings.
Okay.
I used to really like Zebra Pizza, but then I don't even think they really do that anymore. I think they went out of business. They were a place when I worked in trucking. They were not that far from there, and we used to order from there a lot. Their salads were like shredded lettuce and like cheap tomatoes and stuff. Like their stuff was kind of like basic, but we ordered there a lot and it just became like something I really enjoyed. But yeah, I don't think that they're a thing anymore.
I don't think there's a food place really that I like and super kind of the closest thing I get to if we say we're gonna go there, I get a little bit excited is Portillo's. That's it. I like Portillo's. And they sound like they do pizza, but they do not.
Yeah, but yeah, I was wondering about that. I'm like,
no, I'm talking about just food in general, like restaurants.
Gotta be careful. There's old men that steal your food.
Oh yeah, no. At the con, an old man stole his food at Portillo's,
and then was trying to tell the place that they messed up.
Yeah, he grabbed somebody else's food because he wasn't paying attention.
Because the number was similar but not the same, and so he was trying to tell that guy, he grabbed the food. I went up there and was like, "Hey, do you have this number?" And they're like, "Yeah, I think that guy just took it." And I'm like, "That's not." I'm like, "Here's my receipt." And then they ask me, "Do you want us to put it back in?" "No, I'm good. He can eat my food. I'll just be hungry." "What do you think?" "Yes." And then the older man comes back up and he puts it down. He goes, "Yeah, I think this is your food. But I already touched it, so you don't want it." And then he's like, "Yeah, you gave the wrong number." And I'm like, "No, I heard my number. I went up and you just yanked it." And then by the time I confirmed, you had already touched it. And he was trying to say that they were messing up, and the guy's like, "Whoa!" Like
he was being impatient. I could see him before he even took your food. He was like getting all
he put it his app
taking too long.
He put his order in at the kiosk after me, and then he grabbed the food first. I'm like, you would think that
he was impatient and belligerent.
Yep, and then he had to wait longer because of that.
Yeah. Some people are their own worst enemies. No, I kind of thought the moment I saw him do it, I'm like, because I saw you going for it, and then he just snapped it.
I know, and then I'm like, well, maybe I heard wrong, and then I'm like, no, I think I heard right, and then
Then when I got my food before you got yours, I kind of confirmed it, like, oh yeah, he took your food. But I still like Portillo's. Just leave the old man out of the restaurant.
Well, it's also, they had a register that had, the registers in our kiosk were the first two numbers identified that register kiosk. The last two were the number for identifying the meal. And they chose to have the numbers, the first two numbers also sometimes be the second two. So you could have 70-70 or 60 or 67 or 70-67 if 67 is a register. So if somebody hears the last two, they see their thing, it shows the first two, and they're like, "That's mine." You would think that you would like block off those numbers or something, especially if you're going to use them.
I think if you're paying attention, it's not a problem.
But. Yeah, but I do like app development now for work, and I know that you can say, I've had plenty of people that I ask a question and like, "Oh yeah, nobody would ever do that." Like, I'm like, "Yeah, these approvals are going to time out after 30 days. That can be a problem." No, it won't be a problem. 80% of them time out, and now they're complaining that everything's timing out. And I'm like, I told you ahead of time, like it would be a problem. They're like, no, everybody's going to do it well enough ahead of time, but people are stupid, and you have to plan for stupid.
That's... Oh, how do people's weekends go? I know for Mondays, we only do like 2 days since our last stream, so there's not a lot to talk about, but still, maybe something happened crazy on the Monday. One of the employees I work with, he's out for the rest of the week, and so I'm leaving. I'm like, bye forever. He's like, oh yeah, bye forever, I guess. I'm like, yeah.
Or you can always go visit.
Not him.
Yeah,
one of them. He said he might come visit, like Board Gaming or Fire Pit or something. It's the one I keep trying to invite here, but he never shows. And now that I'm never going to be there, he's like, "Oh, maybe because you're the only person here I consider a friend." So maybe. Also, he says he wants to update me on the ongoings there, which I probably don't care. I feel like it's all eventually going to implode on itself. proverbial statement, putting the cart before the horse is... I don't think the horse can see the cart anymore. It's so far ahead. No, the proverb means it's like basically the proverb is like loading up the cart and making it look nice and pretty, and then neglecting the horse that has to pull. Like if you have a cart of solid gold, it'll be really hard on that horse. But boy, oh boy, would that be a pretty cart. Doesn't kill your horse. But he runs away. Anyway, he had a nice manic phase and interviewed 3 new financial systems. Usual policy. Invented 3 new financial systems. Okay, good. That does sound like a busy day. I stayed with beavers. I want John to come on so I can talk to him about the beavers, but never does.
No.
He's the one who bought the game for me.
Oh.
Like way back when he used to show up on the regular. He purchased that game for me.
That was a long time ago.
It was a while. Because he was super into that game. Speaking of Adam, he upset me again and made me realize why people used to burn other people at the stake for being witches and stuff.
Why?
He used a new fangled kid term at me. He said, we were talking about the Pizza Hut thing, and he's like, it's the treatler economy. People need their treatlers. And I'm just like, Adam. I really just wanted to smack him. No explanation. And then he went on his phone and he looked it up. He's like, treatler means blah, blah, blah. I'm like, did you read that in Webster's? Because I don't think you read it in Webster's. Oh my goodness.
Does sound like Adam.
This is why you have to... Like, he's like, language is always evolving. I'm like, it's devolving, Adam. It's collapsing. Culture itself is...
Language is always evolving.
Low.
It doesn't mean that it doesn't show some degradation of the species.
Yeah, we're pretty close to that. What is it? Apocalypse Now, where it's like, it's the true truth. It's like, okay. Save me. I do feel like of every movie about the future, I'm very upset that the one movie that was right was Idiocracy. It's becoming increasingly obvious, and it's very upsetting. Care if my old man is showing. The old man's the one who came back from the past to the future and was significantly smarter.
Went back from the past to the future.
Yeah, from back to the future is... You know, back to the past. Samurai Jack.
I knew you were going to do that,
Yeah.
but... Just sounds like one of those, like, super motivational quotes that when you really read into it, it's like, wow, they just stated the most basic, obvious thing of all time. But it sounded cool.
If you give a man a fish, but you can't force him to drink.
That'd be like, if give a man a fish, he has a fish. Teach a man to fish, he is now knows how to fish.
Yeah, there you go. Good.
Quote.
That's a good one. I hate that quote so much. give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day. Teach a man to fish, he'll eat for a lifetime. It's like, and where will he fish? Every body of water, somebody owns it, and the fish inside of it as well. Nobody can just go fish to feed themselves. Bullshit. But I digress. Like, I used to tell people that my dream retirement would just be me sitting on a pier, fishing, and eating fish all the time. And they were like, 1, the mercury will eventually kill you. 2, fishing off a pier is expensive. You have to rent space, all those things.
If you want to do it until you die, whatever, if you're making it happen faster, it's just going to ensure that that's your truth then.
Yeah.
So just die of your mercury poisoning.
I'll just go fish in like a fish farm. Show up to someone's fish farm, fish in there. It's like, boy, I sure ain't catching them today, as they chase me out.
Okay, there's just like,
yeah, you gotta afford the fish license. Then you gotta afford all the gear.
Okay, so that arm kind of works. I think I'm gonna do one change with it here. I think that this should be twisted a bit more this way, and then therefore brought up a little bit more back
here. I could eat all the
here.
bunnies in the backyard, but they would run out, and after like a month.
Yeah, because it needs to look like the actual shoulders pulling forward. Okay.
Now teach a man cannibalism. There you go. There's a lot of like wandering vagabonds that you can probably pick up.
You just like you just hold out their hand. They're like, huh? And then you like pour ketchup on it. Like,
oh. Have that Bugs Bunny scene where you have like free hot tub. Climb on in. Just a boiling kettle.
Yeah, the boiling kettle, which would be death. I mean, nobody'd get in it anyway. It'd be way too hot.
Bugs Bunny always got in it.
Okay. Let's try smoothing this. I'm not too worried about it being like exact on some of this. Nice thing about having a rig is it's significantly easier to fix if things get fucked up, because it's all kind of locked in place.
Who would win in a fight, Sunset? Since this is all social media is now, is which fictional characters would in a fight, Bugs Bunny or Superman? The answer is Bugs Bunny, because Toon Force, and that's always the answer because it's all so meaningless. It's all incredibly stupid, and I wish it would get off my timelines. Who would win, Naruto or this ham sandwich? And it's like, you know what? Doesn't matter.
It's because people see one thing they're interested in and they want to see the answer. It's all clickbaity stuff.
It's very clickbaity, but it's like half of my feed, and I hate it. Flavored.
Oh, I forgot I need to blend.
The ham sandwich would win,
Here
and
too.
just to anger the Naruto fandom. Yep, correct. He would choke on the ham sandwich because he is a dum-dum. That would be the end of it.
People would just want to see content about the things they like.
Yeah, that's fine. But
Like Rainbow Dash versus Starscream. Did you click that one?
that was a whole production.
Yeah.
That was a lot more than just clickbait.
Yeah, but
That
did
was
you
an
watch it?
animation.
Did you watch it because you wanted to know the answer, or because horse?
They actually do the research, though. It's not just random people on the internet screaming, nah, my dad could beat up your dad. My anime dad could beat up your anime dad. Also, horses are cute.
Yeah. See, all you really cared about was the horse.
You know. There were 3 of those death battles. Pinkie Pie versus Deadpool, Twilight versus Raven, and Rainbow Dash versus Starscream. They are indeed cute. Yes, except that one. That one is not. Not a horse. Truth revealed. Discord versus Bill Cipher. Oh, did they do that one? Who won? I bet it was Bill Cipher because people hate the My Little Pony community. Discord versus Q, they're essentially the same. I would say in that fight though, Q would win because Q has fewer restrictions on him. Discord does have a restriction on him that Q does not. Discord has to be great chaos. Can't fix things if it would reduce chaos, unless he was the one who created it in the first place. I don't think you can defeat Discord because he's an embodiment of an idea. And so long as he maintains that idea, he's essentially invulnerable. But who knows? He can already show he can travel between time and dimensions. So maybe not time, but certainly dimensions. Q would literally harass Picard, yeah. But if he wanted to, like, destroy an army that was destroying a planet to save the people on that planet, Q could do that. Discord, if he were to do that, it would kill him. Because in doing so, he created peace where there was discourse, and he would die. Now there's like the loophole where if he turned all of the attacking forces into chickens, that would be chaotic. But I don't know that it. But and the result would be he would have created peace, so it'd still be a problem.
It depends. Is the end result more or less entropy?
Yeah.
If it ends up being that you create less entropy, probably not.
Yeah. Like the whole premise of the final season where he's wanting to help, but he's trying to figure out a way he can help. And the only way he can help is basically by creating the worst, like, team up of villains for the main 6 to fight. Which is not helpful. It's like, I'm going to help you learn how to fix your car by smashing your engine. You're welcome. But it's really the only way he can actually attempt to help them is by creating problems. I've had enough shenanigans for today. Who bother Picard? I've heard Lower Decks is pretty good. They justified it by showing Bill damaging one of the twins in a dream. Means you can't really damage Discord, though. He can rip himself apart, put himself back in one piece. He's a concept. You can't kill an idea. I think that victory is contentious. I think the one way you could kill Discord is by having the ability to create the area around him as harmonic as possible, and then trapping him within that space. That would kill him.
Rainbow Dash did it.
She did?
Yeah, in Australia. Kind of.
I'm trying to remember what she did. But didn't she just use all the elements by herself or something?
No, well, kind of. Rainbow Dash wasn't there, so they, I think, put Spike in his place.
Mm-hmm.
And when they used it, it backfired, and that killed all the main six. But Rainbow Dash was the only one left alive. But then she grabbed the elements. I think she did something with them, and it ended up causing him to be destroyed. But it ended up causing her to be cursed in a way. So.
Yeah, in the comics. I don't know much about the female Draconicus. I thought I saw something in the comics that I don't know.
It's definitely
I think the one joke
semantics.
that I saw from that was like, basically the Draconicus saw him with Fluttershy. He's like, so what? You're dating this pony now? And Scootaloo's off to the side with the bases. He's like, that's ridiculous. I barely even know Scootaloo. Just ignoring that she was referring to Fluttershy. At least I think that was the official comics. I have not read them all. It all gets mixed up.
I guess that does snap a little bit. But that is fine. What I can do is have it be that the whole body can churn and kind of lean into a little bit more. Yeah, she's gonna keep churning at that point, but it does mean I'm going to offset that a little bit. Taco's going to stay behind, but I need to keep it locked for now, so I'm just going to not bother. Okay, I knew that this was going to be smoothed out a little bit because I was going to do this. Boom.
I do have something coming tomorrow, but I'll save it for the next stream because I forgot I had ordered it. The Magic the Gathering.
Oh, did it come
deck.
today?
It's coming tomorrow.
Oh.
If it come today, I'd bring it down. My plan is to keep them all inside their sleeves, keep them to not open them, and just keep them on a shelf where Adam can clearly see them.
You mean which sleeves?
I don't know, the things that come in.
They don't
Packs.
come in things.
Come in.
Oh, you're not going to open the packs?
Yeah.
You're not going to look at any of the horses?
No, because it'll be funny.
Well, then what are you going to open?
Nothing.
Wow.
Taunt people.
You say that, yeah. You're making everybody here hate you. In the big pack, like
Everyone will hate.
that's why I bought like a collector's one that was of like you knew what all the packs were, but then the one that were random I opened because that was fun.
Well, I got some special thing.
I thought Australia, I forgot to spell it again. Austraeoh, I think, was going to be taking an established character and make them into an OC, which I hate in fanfics, but not in this case. Rainbow remains rainbow. Yeah, essentially, it's they take their story in a different direction than might have been the norm, and they kind of do change their personality over time based on what's happening. But overall, it's still Rainbow, and I still think it fits the character.
Mm-hmm. And the story has a character in it called Props, and she's adorable. I want to give her boobs. The best thing about Props is apparently she's super hot pony girl, and she drives Rainbow crazy because she doesn't seem to realize it. When she says stuff, Rainbow has to like remove herself from the room. There's not a lot of art of Props. I've seen like 2 pictures. Rainbow, sure. I'd say Applejack could if she had a pair of wings, but it's hard to cover that kind of ground when you're stuck to it. Applejack sure as heck would try, and she would get pretty far. I don't know if she'd get far as Rainbow.
There's a lot of ocean and mountains. She would have taken significantly longer.
It would have taken her much longer.
Taken years.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think by the time the Australia book ended, it had already been years. She'd been traveling.
I don't know about years, but it definitely been over a year.
Yeah.
Well, it had been quite a long time that she was stuck in the second book, because after the first book, she was like captured and she was like under guard for a while.
By the time she crossed over, I think it had been like 2 years for her to get there. She was not moving quick by like modern standards.
She wasn't going any direction for any reason. She was just going to get away.
Well, she was heading towards the edge. Eventually, that became her mission.
Initially she was just like going to go.
But then after talking to Celestia and Luna for a bit, they had an idea. I wonder if the next chapter's out.
Oh, I bet it is.
That's the one thing I want more than the My Little Pony movie announced.
Really?
Yeah, I would actually, if I had to choose, I want the next chapter on Australia. Australia's out, 15 AI's back. Everybody's not being a butt.
Oh, I think I have this arm getting too close to the
Fan fiction need like bot security.
Okay, I think so.
Give me Sacrifice and Sanctuary. Heck yeah, still the newest chapter. Last updated 5 years ago.
It's been 5 years already.
Yeah. Yeah. He's not continuing it, is he?
I'm gonna take it as new.
Need to find that author, and then if I had one thing to say to him, it would be, does this smell like chloroform to you? And then we would go finish the book. It'd be one of those misery situations. And see, this is why he hides himself.
This is what you get for doing something nice and abandoning it.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Yes.
That's what misery is. If you've never seen the movie.
Misery?
Yeah. The whole thing is this woman hits an author with her car, and she takes him back to her place so that he can heal, because he broke his leg, but she used to be a nurse, so she knows how to set it. She puts it in a cast, and she's like, well, there's not much else you can do. It's set pretty good. You just need to heal, and you're welcome to stay here while you heal. And he takes her up on the offer. And it's all well and good at first, but then she finds out who he is. And like, oh, you're my favorite author. Oh, I love your work. He's like, actually, I'm finishing up my book now. If you want to read it before I publish it, you're free to, as a thank you. She's like, really? Oh, that's great. So she reads his book, but she doesn't like how it ends. And then she decides she doesn't like a lot of how it ends because he's ending the series that she loves. Like he's wrapping it up. So she tells him he has to rewrite it. He's like, no, I'm not going to rewrite it. This is how it's ending. This is how I'm finishing it. She's like, you can't leave until you rewrite this book. He's like, no. So she breaks his kneecaps and won't let him leave until he rewrites his book. And that's Misery. It's a good movie.
So now we know what would happen with you in Equestria. You're like, wait, you're a magical pony? Crack, 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 crack.
No, that's so awful.
I know. And you wouldn't do it?
No.
If the pony said, I'm sorry, Michael, I must leave immediately after you find them.
Yes, I'm going with them.
No, they're like, there's only room in the portal for one.
Say the pony say I'm too fat for the portal.
Yes, they say you're too fat for the portal. You're not allowed in.
Wow.
So they're gonna leave. What do you do?
No, they're not allowed to leave because they're mean.
See, there you
I'm
go.
going through the portal.
Wait, so you're trapped them here? It doesn't make you a pony.
That's fine. There's spells. And magical horse land.
But everybody knows what you did.
No, I tried to get her to come through, but she was all like, oh, I want to stay here in the magical.
No, they know the truth because they were able to see on the other side.
Yeah. Fine, then I get put in pony jail. They're still ponies.
You never see the ponies. It's no. Who do you think runs the dungeons? Mares?
Cart mares.
No.
I've seen those. They're in there.
No. It's all stallions.
No, gross.
But every now and then you can hear little giggles up the stairs. Is that enough to
It's
make
better
it
than what I have
worthwhile?
now. It's an improvement.
Is that what all you would take, and then you'd be good? Just like as long as I can hear mare giggles.
I'd still be trying to find a way out, but it's a step in the right direction. Yeah, I need to check other pony news. This Australia still isn't updated. Every time I type in My Little Pony news, it talks about Major League Pickleball. I don't even type in MLP. I type in My Little Pony, and it's like Major League Pickleball. So awful. It's been nearly a year since they announced the movie, and nothing. Michael, I blame Michael. Don't blame me. I'm a good boy. Yeah, but it's not about, like, it's great that he made it super long. It took me a freaking year and a half to read. But, like, it could have been a fourth of the length. But if it had been finished...
Then he wouldn't have to be stuck in the dungeons.
Yeah. It's his fault if you think of it. It's a wonder he never revealed his identity at the conventions. Crazy. I know this one animator, he's been working on this really cool Fallout video, but he just can't seem to finish it.
It's never gonna get done.
Don't say that. Don't become another Australia.
No, it's never gonna get
Is it my fault? Did I do this? I'm sorry I broke it. I only broke it a little. You stopped working on it after I broke it.
It depends.
Now I feel like I demotivated you.
What if? How much would you give me to have you feel less sorry?
How much would it take for you to finish it?
No, that's not the question.
I need to know you at least got the things that I broke fixed. Otherwise, it will haunt me till I die. Because I'll always be convinced that I was the one reason you stopped working on it.
No, I stopped working on it because I needed to get other stuff done too.
Sure. sense. Gonna get Pony DD. I don't know what that is.
Okay, it's bent enough to where I think I can just do the random bend. Fingers normally will bend more at the end than they will at the base. The base, when you bend your fingers, don't actually bend that far. A lot of your finger pieces bend pretty quickly to their 90 degree, where the bottom of your fingers wait till the very end to do it. So I want to do just a little bit of those and all the rest. Bend these a little bit more, kind of get a little bit of a. There we go.
Dogs when an addict goes cold turkey. I don't think I haven't. I don't know that I've seen a pony this whole stream. I think you might be right. Sunset. I think we've just been looking at this Terminator robot the whole time.
Distance makes the heart grow fonder.
No, it causes severe withdrawal pains. Pony withdrawal is real, man.
I got a pony.
Not a pony. That's what happens when I came home early from the con. Pony withdrawal hit so much harder.
Yeah, but you didn't get your bucket full.
My what?
Your bucket
Of mares?
Yeah.
No, I need more mares. The bucket always needs more mares. It's never enough. It's always chasing that dragon / pony. We do need another Baldur's Gate 3 game to play it, which is going to be Divinity whenever that comes out. Though I did hear they're remaking Baldur's Gate 2, which I did hear is a really good game. It's just graphically, it's impossible to go back to. But if they did Baldur's Gate 2, if they did a re-release of Baldur's Gate 2 with the Baldur's Gate 3 graphics, I think Hasbro was thinking about
they wouldn't do that because the remake's not going to be made by Larian.
Well, that's just it. The Baldur's Gate 2 was a good game. It's just that they were making another Baldur's Gate game, but it got canceled. And I think their backup plan is to just remake Baldur's Gate 2. Because
remakes are cheap and easy, and you don't have to deal with a lot of other problems. It's the cheap, easy way to make a bunch of money.
Yeah.
And so they're going the easy route, which is what kind of worries me, is because I like the originality that D&D brings, but if all they do is just rehash these same ideas over and over again, it means we're struggling, and we're going to just play it safe.
At the same time, though, I have never played Baldur's Gate 2, and if they did update it visually significantly, I'd consider playing it. No, I can't. Yeah, whatever happened with the other Baldur's Gate game they were making on that fell through.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that just they started doing initial development stuff, realized what it would cost and the things they would need to try to actually do anything possible to make it feel like a legitimate good sequel to 3, and then realized, yeah, we can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
It would have just bombed. Everything they do is going to be compared to Baldur's Gate 3.
Well, they were going to make a TV series that followed up on Baldur's Gate 3, but that fell apart too.
The TV series I would have more is better, because Larian's best thing was it made a good quality game, but also the way that they were able to develop and control the whole wide range of story that they could go.
Yeah.
Like the freedom of choice. The TV series wouldn't have that. So how would you do that?
I don't know. Maybe it could be like Xena Warrior Princess. Fun show. Just follow one of the characters. You could follow the escapades of one of the characters from Baldur's Gate 3. Who would it be? Who would be the character to follow?
Well, they already have everybody with a story. You talking like their pre-story or something?
Like if they were to make a TV series and it followed one of the characters.
Just one of their stories from the game.
No, following the game.
After the game.
Yeah.
Karlak from my playthrough.
You're advising specifically.
She's dead.
Yeah.
No. I don't know, because I don't know like enough of their stories. I would think that Asterians would be probably kind of boring.
Yeah, he would just be a self-indulgent, pompous prick.
The
one guy.
most of the people had a resolution of their biggest problem in life. Not Will, the mage guy.
I think his could be interesting if he was still cursed. He would still have need shoes and shit.
No, because like in the game, you resolve the curse by becoming a god.
Or you don't resolve the curse and he explodes.
Yeah, but then that's not ending the game. You're just dead.
Yeah.
No, like having him become a god with Mistra or something, that could be maybe neat, but following a god in a game like that or a show like that isn't what makes that.
It would get
good.
boring.
Yeah.
I would say the only one maybe worth following would be the Prince of Baldur's Gate, but I can't remember his name. William. Maybe you could do something with him. But I didn't think William was all that interesting at the same time. Not compared to some of the others anyways. Karlak would be fun in hell. Basically my ending with her was we both lit up cigars and just like went on a tearing killing spree in hell. I found out that the way you can save her life is just choosing to hug her at the end, and in our playthrough I was given the option and I didn't. If you hug her, your body acts as like a heat sink, which saves her from the worst of it.
Probably hurting yourself though too.
Yeah, but you both survive. I found that out.
Okay.
The second playthrough.
I think that works pretty good for like a climb animation. Now. Well, getting the eyes to be focused on you the whole time would be kind of tough now. Because they're all free rotating.
You're right, Nolan. That would be the perfect person to follow. Volo. Throughout the world of Baldur's Gate, his would be fun.
But he's the bard, right?
He's the bard who travels.
Yeah, but he's an actual like established character within lore.
Yeah.
He has a lot of story already written.
Yeah, so that would make a good series.
Well, it means that it'd be really hard to be original.
You could use some of the established lore for him. Because he is a traveler and a bard and a poet, and he does get himself into some crazy situations from what I can tell. Like just by happenstance. He's both a fool, but he is a lucky one. He's fumbled his way up. Failing his way to the top is how Volo is best described.
He should be it should be him and his optometry business. He just stabs people in the eye.
Mm-hmm. But the thing with Volo is he does fail his way to the top. He does really stupid stuff that shouldn't work, but for whatever reason, it does. Like, do you know what happens if you let him keep going?
Keep going?
With the eye thing.
Oh yeah, you told me.
Yeah. Like, failing his way to the top is just Volo in a nutshell. Like, you can trust him, but not because he's competent, just because he's incredibly lucky. He rolls a 20 every time on luck.
Oh, that's like the thin fire. I don't want to do that. I want the small ones.
But if there is a character in Baldur's Gate lore to follow, I think it would be him.
I think that it should be just to make its own original thing. Every Baldur's Gate has been its own original thing. Why not do it there? It's better to make its own story and then cameo things from the game or the show or stuff. That's what they did with the Baldur's Gate 3. Is it was a continuation kind of Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. Where a lot of the same characters popped in, a lot of the same everything. But if you just follow the same characters, you're extending a story, which isn't really what. Well, it's not what Dungeons and Dragons is about.
That's what the movie was too, because you see Volo's portrait in the movie. I think you should have Baldur's Gate, or you should have D&D world, but all ponies. On a cool little crew of mares who have to save the day.
How many mares?
6 mares.
No.
All the mares? What do you mean?
Bucket.
A bucket full of mares. Oh. Can they leave the bucket? So they can save the world? Gotta stay in the bucket.
You can't run away. Why would you want them to run away?
No, it's a world full of mares. There's nowhere for them to go. There's just more mares. Now, be honest. Watching a movie, would it be more exhilarating and frightening if it was like some elven lady who was in danger, or a cute little pony unicorn who was in danger of getting eaten by like the giant monster?
I don't think that'd be good because you would not pay attention to anything. You wouldn't watch it.
It would be very good though. It would be my favorite show.
Yeah, you wouldn't pay attention to anything going on. You'd be like, "Oh, the pony."
What happened in that episode? Be like there was ponies. I'm like, whatever this is. This is absolutely terrifying.
It means I'm doing good.
I feel like there's been a scope creep on this one.
It's fine. It's not terrifying. It's fine.
What was the plot, Michael? Ponies. Exactly. I think Midprim talked to me some today because I actually paid for my commission that I'm sure I'll get in 6 months. But you know, it's worth the wait. Quality and such.
You're not the only commission.
I'm not. Though she does always, the good commissions at least, she uses in her store. So, you know, you got a good commission if you see it pop up in her store at cons.
She still sells the one that has Fluttershy with the like rocket launcher and the dolphin in the background. Mm-hmm. Like she's rotated a lot of stuff, but that one stayed around for a while. Because that has like so many references in it.
She sells a few of my commissions as stickers. The Derp Bee is one of them. She was selling the picture I gave to Jay as a the stall for a bit. But that one was very specific to Jay. Ugh. I'm eating a lot of those Asian food platters from the Hy-Vee lately.
It's been a week since the last one, but Adam said they're on sale.
Yeah. There needs to be more foods to eat. We need a new animal.
I'll be cooking Thursday, but I can't cook tomorrow because.
Can you cook hippopotamus? I've never had hippopotamus.
No, because I don't know where you'd buy it. Also, I don't know if it's even legal.
Well, that's something to find out, isn't it? Come on, Google, help me out. Help us eat a new thing. Where can
He don't always bounces.
I buy?
If you select a spot and you're like, that's where I want it. It's like, I want it right here. So I let go and it bounces one. It always does that. I know why, but it's just stupid. And so I have to like select the one before it there and then let go. But sometimes it's hard to find that spot. I'm going line by line on this because what could kind of make it potentially spooky is a high depth of field, but if you do it a very high depth of field, it will become where things go out of focus very quickly, and this is where focus pullers get paid big bucks.
No. The exotic meat markets doesn't have any hippo meat.
Why do you know that that site exists?
Why don't you? Well, you got goat brain. I don't know that I want to eat goat brain.
I would be against eating any type of brain, knowing what like eating human brain does.
Human brain's very bad.
Yeah.
Just the idea of eating brains in general kind of weirds me out a little bit too much.
I shall consume their thoughts.
I can't find any hippo meat. This is some bullshit.
Well, you can probably find some of that.
Bullshit?
Yeah.
Yeah, and if there's some fields, you can get lots of it. Just grows out of the ground. Always near cows, weirdly enough. Or bulls,
I'm
I
able to
guess.
save some time on this. Yeah, a lot of it's going to be staying the same here.
It's mean of you, Michael, to blame Scope for this video being so long. I don't remember doing that, but yes.
This video being long?
Well, one of them. The video. I'm not sure which video he's referring to. Why does he keep asking me to, like, have beef brain delivered to your house? I don't want to have beef brain. 'Cause that's, like, the scariest brain besides human brain to eat. Because, like, it's been about a decade, but there was cases of mad cow disease in, like, Washington State that freaked people out because some people got sick. And you know what the cure to mad cow disease is? There isn't.
No, hey.
I'm sorry, it was a rhetorical question.
I know, but like, I wanted to take some guesses.
What was your guess?
I was going to say waffles.
Yes, waffles is the cure for mad cow disease.
But you told me it isn't. So
Yeah.
wait, do I get like $1 million or something?
I think you've discovered the cure for mad cow disease.
Okay,
and
cool.
Waffles.
Thank you for due to my rigorous scientific research. I'll use AI to write my white paper,
Yay.
and we're gonna make so much money. I don't know what we're gonna sell it to.
I think people can make their own waffles, so we might be in trouble.
I know I patent waffles.
Patent waffles. That was a late patent.
It's for a different reason.
Oh.
You're allowed to eat them, but if you give them to a cow, I need money.
You give them to a cow, okay.
Yeah.
What if you eat it to get rid of your own mad cow disease? What if you have mad cow disease and the only cure is to eat
I'm gonna be
waffle?
sending out a lot of letters.
Mm-hmm.
So it'd be Mad Michael disease.
Ugh. Does anyone sell rabbit meat? Yes, I've actually had rabbit.
We could easy.
No, we're not gonna eat the bunnies in the backyard. They're the pet bunnies. You can get horse meat. You can buy horse meat in the U.S., but you have to say you're not going to eat it.
Well, then what do you do with it?
You're supposed to feed it to animals, other animals.
Why aren't you supposed to eat it?
Because it's not fit for human consumption. It's illegal for people to eat horse. But you can buy horse meat. You just have to pinky swear that you're not going to eat it yourself.
They've said that about a lot of things, various medications, and you ignore those warnings.
Yes, because they're nonsense.
Yeah, so just buy the horse meat.
No,
Actually, no, don't, because like you just sneak it into something.
You'd probably be like, "This is the best burger I've ever had."
We're like, wow, this sandwich does not taste FDA approved.
No.
It's raccoon approved.
I think there was like an episode of that 70s show that burned itself into my brain, where they're
You
like,
think?
Yeah.
If you think it burned into your brain?
It burned into my brain. It's been a couple
I
decades.
was gonna say, if you think, but it burned in, it didn't burn in very well.
It's burned in there. But they're like eating a mystery meat and they can't figure out what it is. Like the mom character served it up to them. Like, what is this? I've never had this before. This is weird. And then one of them finally figures it out. It's cow tongue because it was cheap. And they're like, oh, come on. But yeah, they're on a budget. I've never had cow tongue. The one thing I do keep seeing at the store that I feel like I need to learn to cook with, because I've had it at like restaurants and it's pretty good, but I've never cooked it myself, is tripe. But it's cheap as heck. I'm pretty sure when I get that triple delight at Tea House, I'm pretty sure that's one of the delights in there is tripe.
I don't think that Triple Delight has fish. It's shrimp, chicken, and beef.
Tripe isn't fish.
Oh, did you? Unless you get this. Oh, well then what is it?
It's beef intestines.
Oh. Yeah, I guess.
It's good.
I think they would probably state that if it was the case.
Why?
Because people are weird.
It's beef. Still just beef.
I know, but if you told somebody that you put something in there, they want to know what it is exactly.
Like, every time you eat sausage, like a proper sausage, it's pig intestines.
But nobody eats proper sausage.
I do. I get it all the time. Because it's better. It pops.
From Johnsonville?
Yeah.
I don't think Johnsonville is putting the money into making it real intestines.
There's not a lot of money that goes into pig intestines. The pigs already have.
Yeah, but you still have to have enough of it.
Yeah.
They probably just don't have enough of it.
No, I've had it before, I'm certain. Like, some of them are fakes, but some of them are real.
Yeah, Johnsonville is going to do fake. They're not going to put no real pig intestines. It's barely real meat.
It is real meat. It's real big. No, I think the pre-cooked ones aren't real, and the raw ones are. I think that was actually the difference between the two. Will is
Okay, that was pretty close. This one,
yes.
I don't think it's close enough.
Jacksonville uses natural pig intestines, hog casing, for their fresh dinner sausage.
Natural?
Yeah.
You know how they use the word natural, though.
What do you think? Because the pre-cooked ones use the fake ones. That's why I don't like the pre-cooked ones.
No, I mean, like, it could be that they're not using intestine. They're grinding it up and then making something intestine-like from it. Like, anytime I hear the word natural, it means that they're doing something to it, but using the real ingredient to get there.
However, for their pre-cooked items and some breakfast links, they use an edible artificial casing from processed beef collagen. But the non-pre-cooked ones,
Yeah, because probably his
are
would go
pig
bad.
intestines.
Okay, I think it's focused.
So eating beef intestines, I don't think really should be all that weird to people. You like sausage.
Yeah, collagen is natural. That's what it's like saying is you can say it's natural, but it usually means you're just taking things that exist in nature and then making some weird, like, amorphous blob thing out of it. Like natural flavors. It means that it's not the real flavor. They just took things from nature that would make a different flavor and
I
stuff.
like to think that us poors can still afford to eat pig intestines. That not everything is just like processed together. Like,
Yeah, we're not poor enough for the fancy pig intestines.
yes. It feels like it's kind of getting there when the food stops being food and it's just like all just ground up bones that have been put through like a certain process to make it food.
Okay, so this is actually going to be, I think, the hardest part about doing this model. The hair. So I think it's all, okay, so there's a whole bunch of the models, the hair, whatever. I'm not going to worry about the front right now. We'll just worry about the back. And essentially it's just these.
Well, like they call it tripe in the menus, but like if you look at Triple Delight, it's implying multiple things, but doesn't tell you specifically that one of them is tripe. But I'm pretty sure one of them is tripe. It's just covered in sauce. And it's my favorite thing at the tea house, so I'm not complaining. I think I need to learn to cook it myself. Because it's something different and it tastes good. It doesn't have tripe in it? Well.
It has beef, and he's saying tripe is beef, so.
Does it say beef?
I mean, yeah, it's a beef item.
Yeah, beef.
Yeah, but beef can be many, many things, but they're probably going to go the cheap beef because they can cover it up with a bunch of other shit.
Yeah, it's got the sauce on it. What does it matter?
So why? Yeah, but why would? But tripe sounds like it's going to be probably a little more expensive.
Oh, tripe is cheap.
Yeah, but you're going to have to. You still have to buy it special.
It's at Walmart. I don't know.
They have an item in the menu that does say tripe.
Yeah.
So if they didn't say tripe on there, then it's not tripe.
Okay.
Why would they say it specifically on
Looks
one and not the
different.
other?
I can't tell what it looks like underneath all the sauce.
Yeah, but you're just assuming. Stop assuming it's meat.
I actively said I was assuming. When I said I think it's tripe,
Uh-huh.
that is me stating that it is an assumption.
Lies.
Shrimp and lobster and other seafood used to be poor people food. Yeah. Is it weirded out? They're basically just giant bugs. Sea bugs are okay. Land bugs, people don't want to eat those. Everybody wants to eat Sebastian. He's delicious.
Okay, some of those at the very end I'm going to worry about later. Making this hair actually move correctly, I think it would make it look the most spookies. So that's what I'm trying to do.
Oh boy. Food tore me up. Didn't help that I ate beans again for breakfast today. Never ate real steak? What steak did you eat? What's fake steak? I've had lobster a few times at Red Lobster, I think, and I'm always disappointed because it's always like you pay all this money and then you get like a tail's worth of meat. It's like 2 bites worth of meat, and then it's just like, okay, that was fun. Still hungry though.
That's called eating fancy.
You know, hamburger steak. So hamburger. No, there's a lot of talk going around about eating more, using bugs as like help subsidize our food supply. It does just feel like with all
We already
of our,
do. There's no such thing as a food that you buy in the grocery store that has a 0% guaranteed no bug.
Yeah.
In any process, they have an allotted amount of pests.
How are they getting into the eggs?
You don't. They get into eggs.
They're inside the egg.
How do you inseminate an egg?
Oh no. Those are little bugs, aren't they?
Well, that's how you can. I mean, if they can get in, can't be that hard.
It's true. Tasty egg spiders, yes. No, I mean, it feels like with all the technology we have and the fact that population growth is somewhat stagnated, we should be able to not have to eat crickets, but I mean, the world's a weird place. And honestly, I'd just be happy for some variety.
I don't know about bugs.
Not.
Only good bugs are the ones that from the Lion King. They look delicious.
Yes, they did. They did make bugs look delicious in The Lion King. They look like they're all like filled with nougat and caramel. But no, like if somebody like baked a loaf of bread and they said we use cricket flour, I'd try it.
Cricket flour.
Yeah.
Why?
Why? What?
Because grinding up crickets?
Yeah.
Why is it cheaper than the thing that we subsidize the shit out of?
Because it's not about being cheaper. It's about a cheaper source of protein.
Oh, well,
It's not cheaper
you already
than
tried
bread.
meat bread. It didn't work out very well.
Well, meat bread is the future. Just gotta get the right kind of meat, and maybe crickets is it. Staple meat. Gerbils. Sure. I keep wanting to eat guinea pigs. Nobody. Now they're gone.
They're only you have to deep fry them to make like potatoes, like French fries.
Yeah.
I think that's the only thing they're good for.
Now I'm imagining a machine that where guinea pigs are just falling in and French fries are coming out.
Yeah,
Just
that's what they're good. That's what they make, right?
Yeah,
They're, just
for sure.
they're full of starch.
yeah. So that makes sense to me. Seems correct. The Terminator robot, whoever designed it, was, like, kudos. They would have had to, like, this is before, like, 3D printers and stuff. Building something like that probably took a lot of effort.
Was it? It seems like something that ILM would be involved with.
ILM?
Industrial Light and Magic.
Oh, yeah.
Because it seems like something that they would get their hands in on.
I'd have to check who did their
Well, that was is it Cameron? No.
No.
Who's the director for that?
The original Terminator?
Yeah.
That's a very good question. I don't know. I don't think it's. I want to say Spielberg, but that's only because every movie of that era. I
Yeah.
want to say Spielberg.
You're probably not wrong.
Cast.
For some reason I wanted to say Cameron, but I was like, wait, no, Cameron came later.
Yeah. Written and James Cameron.
Was it James Cameron?
It was one of his first films. Directed by James Cameron, written and directed by James Cameron. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. I was pretty sure it was Cameron, but it also feels like it was a long time ago. So, like, is it?
Yeah. I don't care who directed it. Who did the prop design? Because they're the ones I'm giving kudos to. The 800 props are originally conceived by James Cameron and brought to life by Stan Wilson. legendary effects artist Stan Wilson. Name isn't familiar, but kudos to him. I'm sure it was not easy. And when did that movie come out?
1984.
So
Yeah.
you're older than I am.
Aha. I was gonna say that he took it from me.
Yes.
No, I was gonna say 84. I was pretty sure it was because it was the year I was born.
Yeah.
But I believe 1984 was also when Top Gun came out. 1984 too.
What, Top Gun?
Yeah.
Check. That movie seems newer. Top Gun feels 90s to me, but maybe I'm wrong. '86.
Okay, it's a little
So
later.
a couple years later. Danger Zone.
I remember hearing something about it being like top of the year for that year.
Oh, the hydraulic pistons. It all kind of looks like it would work. That's the best part about the design.
Yeah, that's what I miss about like some of the old like real like live actions or real props, because they had real things moving, and because they had to make it realistic and not just shove random things in places to make it look like it has a purpose, it had a purpose.
Yeah. They probably built at least a prop that could move and shift.
They had a Adam Savage went and talked with the people that did what's the movie?
Short Circuit?
No, the one movie with the guy with the big hand.
The Marvel film?
No, had
The guy with the big hand.
yeah, the demon guy with the big hand.
Oh, Hellboy.
Yeah, that's thought about it. I knew there was a B in there. Yeah, they talk about I think it's Hellboy 2 or 3, and they actually sat down with a lot of the props and the guy that made a lot of the props, and it was super interesting because you're looking at this stuff and it's like, oh yeah, this like hand that shoots out to like with a chain, it actually works to pull it back, and like this whole mechanism they had to invent to make it work, and I think they patented it too. It was like super cool. It was like, how do you make it all come into a single chain? So they have this like rotating like system where it comes in this direction and then that direction and alternates, and it was really interesting.
Stuff like that is like practical effects. Maybe it's just the old man. That is very much me, but I love practical effects. Because 3D graphics are good and all, but nothing looks better than something that actually exists.
Yeah. So people can do a pretty good job in trying to make some things look like they are real in something, but then it just ends up feeling like everything is fantastical, where there's there's a dirtiness and a grittiness to something that's real. Plus, the actors get to actually interact with the thing, and they can hold it and do things with it, instead of you get like, what was it, like the Transformers movie where they're like holding the Rainbow Dash and then transforms into a gun. It's the most cheesy graphic.
Janky. I did love it because Rainbow Dash, but surprised they let Rainbow Dash turn into a gun in that film. Hasbro. But, you know.
She's faster than a speeding bullet, right?
Yeah, apparently. I mean, the movie or the next chapter of Australia or any of those things that make me happy that I haven't had in years now.
You just had a whole weekend of happy.
Can I just do that all the time? Why can't there be like a My Little Pony World in Minneapolis that I could go work at for half my pay?
I was worried that the hair clipping was going to be noticeable. Nope, it is not.
So how long, Chad, do you think it would take for me to get fired from My Little Pony World? 20 minutes.
I think the bigger question is how long till you get fired, and then how long until the lawsuit comes in?
There were children there. They saw me touch the pony on the head. I gave her pats. She's a good pony. I feel like that's actually probably an issue at Disney, where there's like some dude who's super excited and super passionate about Disney, and they're like, okay, you're gonna go work in and they look at the Zootopia land, and then they get a little too excited and they're just like, no, you're gonna go work the Small World ride, and they're just like, oh, like, you go to the Harry Potter district until we know we can trust you. Restraining order, T-minus 30 seconds. I immediately walk into the park on my first day, slap Rainbow Dash on the ass, and they immediately like, nope, out you go. Oh, what a shame.
I'm gonna try something here.
It's just this one guy's like, I just really want to wear the Goofy suit. Please let me wear the Goofy suit. I will be the best Goofy.
Hayak.
Just out there, standing in front of the Magic Castle, just kind of like rubbing on his suit. I think like this. Like, no. Can't be Goofy. I have heard of like the number one thing I've heard with the suits in Disney World is you can never ever be seen with the head off ever. And if somebody takes like a photo or something, you're basically just automatically fired.
What if you don't have a helmet on?
Oh, if you don't have a head, that's fine. But you can't be out of character, basically.
Or you don't want to have Mickey over there smoking a cigarette?
Yes, they don't want pictures of Mickey smoking a cigarette. I have to imagine if you play any characters in Disney World, the franchise characters, the Mickey, the Minnie, the Goofy, the Donald Duck, those are the ones they care most about.
And it's super hot out, and you're in the suit, and they
probably air conditioned.
No, probably to some degree, but it's probably not great. No matter what they do, it's not going to be something that you're going to enjoy.
I don't know. They got pretty high tech. I don't know what kind of Disney magic they got working inside those.
Disney
suits.
magic.
Yeah. They're mostly women for lawsuit reasons. Maybe. I would think they're mostly women just because women tend to be smaller, and the character suits are probably smaller. But I don't know. I know the like actors throughout the park vary depending on the character they're playing. Like, there's plenty of Prince Charmings. Like this one guy I watch, Tasting History. He talks about how his job before Tasting History, he played Prince Charming on the Disney cruises. That was his job. I don't think he could play Prince Charming now. His hairline is receding, but happens to the best of them. I think most of the stuff I see from Disney World now is all from the Star Wars area. A lot of actors having to play the characters. It's interesting watching the villains mostly because the villains have to play the villain, right? But they're also interacting with like toddlers. So they have to be evil, but they have to be super G-rated evil. And they can't be too scary. Which is like a fine line you have to walk, right?
Yeah.
That's probably like the
Well, that's why Deadpool's kind of an interesting one there because he has guns and he does walk around.
Disney World?
Yeah.
Huh?
He's a Disney character, technically.
I guess, yeah.
And so people will like go and try to steal his guns and he'll like pull back out the other one to him. Oh, but also like a lot of his stuff is lewd, like stuff. So, how do you do that character?
I would think you just wouldn't. I think that one you keep, it's too risky. Like I see them like having Vader and stuff, the Star Wars stuff, but you can kind of play off. Like every time I see Vader, like a small child come out with like their toy lightsaber, the Vader's always just let them like hit on them, and then they like fall to one
Hit
knee.
on them.
Well, like hit them with their toy lightsaber, and then they just fall to one knee and be like, "You are a powerful Jedi."
Yeah, but that's you do that. You play to your audience, and if you have a tiny little kid, that's gonna make their life.
Yes.
So like, yeah, you do it.
Absolutely, yeah. But that's the clever way you play that kind of thing. Like the actors in Disney World, they got a lot on their plates.
Yeah, and they get paid pretty shitty, and I believe some of them have to buy their costumes depending on what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Which is also pretty stupid. I think if some of that is that you don't just like get it, take it, run away with it.
Yeah.
It could be like you get it, and then after a certain amount of time, or when you go to return it, maybe like there's a deposit.
Maybe.
Like I could see you put a deposit for the cost of the suit, and then when you quit, you get your deposit back if you return the suit.
Sense, yes.
But
Princesses always have to smile and can never say, "I don't know." Ding ding. Somebody messaged me. Is it a cute girl? Could be. Right?
no,
It's a job offer.
no.
Oh wait, no. That was 2 hours ago. This is Moon meets Mercury tonight.
Oh yeah, I heard
Catch
something about that.
Mercury, Venus, and Jupiter near the half-young moon. So they're all kind of bunched up near the moon. That's fun. No, I think the children are probably easy for the Disney actors. It's probably like that kids in that range of like 12 to 15 that are just the worst. They're probably trained more often on how to deal with them than anyone else. Because that's the age where kids start testing their boundaries. But their brains are still mush. So, to end the thought, I would absolutely be kicked out of My Little Pony World. That park would be open
Indecent exposure.
That park would be open for one day, and then immediately have to shut down after it's just invaded by bronies.
Head of Hasbro, what were we thinking?
This was a horrible idea. Oh God, they're everywhere.
Record-breaking sexual harassment lawsuits.
But look at all the money they spent. Ooh. And we sold out every plushie in the park, sir. Every one. Except the stallions. Nobody wanted those.
They kept asking if we had an after dark room. What does that even mean?
Oh, it's the parents. The actors have said many times it's the parents that usually cause the problems. I imagine, if I had to take a guess, that the parents are the ones causing the problems. You have a little kid, they see the Disney princess that they know from the movie they love. They want to hang out with the Disney princess. The actor is there to give their time, as much time as the kid wants. but the parents like, no, we have to go, and the next thing you know, there's a child crying because they don't want to leave.
No, I think it's also just like I want, because we're kind of in that age of the Instagram, is I need this picture of my kid with this person. You are there right now. I demand your time. I paid to get into this park. You have to do it.
It's entitlement.
It's entitlement of like, it is required because I need this picture to go out to everybody so that I have this super cute picture. And so it's them being super angry and frustrated and demanding so that they can smile and pretend that everything was great in that moment. And it's just, it's kind of shitty.
I'm sure they have some stories, you know. When all you do all day is interact with people in a setting like that, I'm sure shit happens. And they're probably trained on it.
Yeah.
Like a dozen different scenarios.
There's probably plenty of people that could or provide their insights to like people that are starting new.
Yeah. I imagine they have to go through a fair bit of training before they're even allowed to go out. Just the kind of things that can happen.
Yeah.
Like, what if you do if a kid throws up on you?
Also, not only what you do, but you know, suddenly a kid has a starts having a seizure or something because you are first respondent and on those situations.
Suddenly you're the first responder, but you still have to stay in character. But
Well, it depends. If it's a life-threatening situation, they should 100% break character. And if Disney tells them not to, then Disney should be sued.
I'm curious if there's information on that now.
They probably have a handbook or something. No, if it's a life-threatening situation for something, it should be 100% that the caretaking of that child or whoever it is, I don't care who it is, takes precedent. If somebody starts having a heart attack, you can't have like Goofy go over there and go ho, 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 and start like dancing around and like waving. Like, no, they're gonna take care of it.
But whether a Disney character or actor on set, the rule of an actual life or death emergency is universal. Drop character, get to safety, and alert authorities immediately.
Yeah,
Human
good.
safety is always overrides Disney show policies and non-disclosure agreements.
Because if they said anything otherwise, they would be open to so many lawsuits.
Yeah, it's drop everything, deal with the issue at hand. If it's actually life-threatening, but anything short of that, they carry on the character. You get thrown up on you, you have to stay in character.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate.
Oh, that's just part of being kids.
Yes, and children get nervous. But it probably happens a lot. They have a backup outfit that they can go get. I figured that was the issue, the case, but it's good to know it. Handler protocols. You are never alone in a costume. You always have a non-costume cast member with you. Father lead.
Yeah, because then they're also the people that can handle the emergency situations or certain situations so you can stay in character. Also, you have limited vision. If people start messing with you, they can tell them to get the fuck away.
Yeah.
Like they're the one that it's kind of like the reason like handlers for special guests exist at conventions.
Yeah.
Because if they need to get somewhere and somebody stops them, if they tell the person, I got to go somewhere, I'm sorry, they look like the bad person.
Yeah,
but if the handler says, no, please, they need to get here, the handler's the bad person. That's what the event wants. And probably the person too.
To do it. So that's cool to know. If you're ever like, you're ever at Disney Park and you see Mickey, look around Mickey. He's got like plainclothes dude who's entire purpose there is just to keep an eye on Mickey and make sure he's okay. I bet you a lot of the handlers are people who hope to be in the suit someday and they can just watch the person doing it. Discreet signaling. Handlers and performers have established discreet verbal and physical cues to signal distress without alarming guests. It's fun.
That's good too.
If there is an
Because you don't want to cause panic.
Yeah. If there is an active threat, e.g. severe weather, fire, or violence, the handler will guide you to a secure backstage area. Do not worry about the costume or the guests. Your handler will help manage the crowd and get you to a safe zone. So if there's suddenly a bad storm, a handler will...
Yeah, they have to have that because it means a hurricane area.
Yeah.
So you think they know it's coming and you would not have to have be too much of a concern.
Every single person at Disney Productions has a stop work authority. If you see an immediate life-threatening danger, e.g. faulty rigging, unstable structure, yell "cut" or "safety" immediately. And everyone will stop what they're doing. So if you're ever in a Disney park and you yell "cut," they will pay attention.
You will be fucking
from the park.
That's yelling fire in a theater.
Yes, that's yelling fire in a theater.
You will be in such horrible. Yeah.
I feel like I just told people how to like really screw with Disney at the park.
Well, no, because your most natural response to something being wrong is stop. So like, yeah, it makes sense.
So if you yell "cut" or "safety," you will get their attention. It will not be good attention the second they realize you're just messing with them.
Here, Michael, how's it look for the hair doing the spooky?
It looks really good.
I was trying to make the ears do the little wobble. I don't know if I can control the little like white thing. Oh, yeah, I can. I think.
I think you should.
Oh, I can.
Yeah.
I don't know if I care enough on that one though. Yeah, I think I might just leave that one.
These Disney facts are kind of fun. Learning how to get kicked out of a Disney park just by screaming a single word.
Okay, I'm thinking I can call everything locked in pretty good at this point. So I'm going to unlock the taco. And then have it locked right here. So then I should probably check with the fingers. Yeah, it's fine. So there, and then, well, yeah, once it lifts, it just kind of stays there. Okay. I kind of think like the head maybe should be turned the other way, but I like that it's kind of still turned that way, like it's trying to maintain its orientation, look at somebody, but then it just kind of like stumbles at this stop and then has to curve back its head the other way. Yeah, I think it'll be fine. All right, now let's go and re-enable the lighting. I don't know what music to do it's gonna change. I thought about doing just some very spooky music,
like a Terminator-esque music, whatever, like 19.
or take like the Uma theme but turn it down like 30% speed. With just like a really eerie like background, like
your audience is gonna be more heavily focused on Pony than Uma, so I don't know that everybody's gonna get that.
I know, but as long as it still sounds spooky.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I still got this part too. Actually I can go back and grab all of the everything from these two. Now go back to this one and paste it. Not fully though. Oh, it has a pause actually. But that is fine. The pause is, it's not really a pause. Oh no, actually it is a pause for 2 frames. Okay, we're gonna fix that. We're gonna just round those. Actually, probably just going to extend it a little bit, because then it already shows it going down. Mainly because that lets me on this one have her start going down really quick. Actually, what I can probably do is just cheat a little bit. Just go and back it up a little bit like this. And now it'll just be like this. Now it feels a little bit of a jump. What if we'll go to here. We'll go to I'm gonna go to everything and just bring it back 2 frames. Oh, I gotta select taco when I do that. Because at the end of this, it's basically just a continuation, so
I don't know about bomb cyclones, but I remember back in Kentucky one time we got like a really strong vertical downwind, like it just a thing that just shoots straight down, destroyed the roof instantaneously. It's like somebody took a giant hammer to the roof of the flea market near my home. Like there was just this chunk of the building just gone. And I forget what they called it, but it's crazy that stuff like that can just happen. Like it just tore through it like paper. The flea market was never the same after that. They got rid of the one big building and replaced it with a bunch of stalls, which meant you were exposed to the weather while you walked through the flea market. Huge downgrade. But they had to tear down the building because it was no longer structurally sound. It's a bummer. I liked that flea market. It was air conditioned. I've come close to 2 tornadoes in my lifetime when living in Kentucky.
oh, I can see.
One, I was a baby, so I don't remember that one. The other one, I was like 23, so I remember that one better.
I would hope so.
Yes. Came in right behind it on the highway. Like, semi-truck flipped over. The sign on the gas station was torn off. It managed to kill 2 people who were living nearby the highway. Killed all their horses and them. Elderly couple. They were the only casualties, human casualties. The guy in the truck, I'm glad was okay. But I saw a video later of the dude, the truck I saw flipped over on the highway. That freaking tornado was just barreling across the highway. And you see this one semi just like, whatever, drives forward. Like everybody else is stopped on the safety lanes. He's like, I got places to be. Right into an F3 tornado. Crazy video. And I came in right behind him though. I didn't even realize what happened. Nobody else was on the road. And I'm just like,
Sounds like you were the same as him.
well, the tornado was gone by the time I showed up. I showed up like a couple minutes after the tornado had passed. I saw all the immediate devastation. I had just missed the tornado, seeing the tornado. I saw all the like hail and rain and wind and shit that surrounded it.
Okay, with this camera, I think when the head first shows up, I want to do a little bit of this. It's just a quick little like camera distortion. It just makes everything feel a little bit off.
Do you remember we got a tornado warning one time during a stream?
Yeah.
And I looked at you like, should
We're in the basement.
No, now this was at the old place.
We're in the basement.
That's not what I'm talking about.
Well, we're referencing here.
No, we are not. It's the old place.
I mean, we were like between two other houses. When I hear them scream because they're getting pulled away,
that's when you'll react. I think it's a little late at that point. You just did not want to stop streaming for nothing.
No, I wasn't going to. I need the show must go on, man.
Jeez.
That's an Adam phrase. Why are you using that?
Jeez.
Jeez.
I said jeez.
That's what he does. He says jeez. He just says it in a fancy way.
He says it probably in a weird.
He says it in a weird Adam way. Yes.
I still don't forgive him for using that phrase earlier. The treat. What? Treaty, or I can't even remember what he called it. It was dumb. My brain has already forgotten it. Treatser, that's what it was. Oh, stupid brain. Stop remembering shit.
See, he left a very memorable imprint. So
I don't like it.
You have it forever now.
You're safe in the basement, but the top of the house gets blown away. Michael, not my ponies. I would probably be going through the wreckage collecting my ponies. Yes. There'd be family photos, priceless family heirlooms. I'd be like, no ponies. Actually, most of the stuff my family's given me that they consider like family treasures, they've ruined before handing them to me. I'm still kind of low-key upset with my mom that she got a hold of my grandmother's coin collection, and it's like, you know, these would be better if they were all cleaned up, and she just destroyed them. Like, there's no detail left on those coins.
Yeah, and then you did the same.
And what do you mean? What did I do?
The pan.
The pan? What pan are you referring to? You're cheap.
At Declan's.
Oh.
You did the same thing.
No, I got all the crap off of it.
That's what the crap is what made it good.
No, that's clean your shit. There's no excuse for having old crusty food all over your pants.
It was seasoned.
Whatever, that's old crusty food. He's calling it seasoned, doesn't
I know, and she was like, that food, there's too much grunk all over these coins.
No, that's different.
You are so much like your mother and you hate it.
No, it's not the same. There was nasty ass food all over those pans. I get it, you're not supposed to wash cast iron, but
Well, that is, seasoning is a thing.
yeah, I know it is, and I learned that after.
And the fact that you know it's a thing means it's not bubkiss.
It's still kind of bumkiss. You can just,
I said bubkiss, not bumkiss.
whatever.
I'm not kissing no bums.
Bumkiss. I still think you need a real pony. To get a real pony as a pet, she could join you during streams. I agree. I absolutely agree. I have a basement pony like I've been wanting for years.
Anything that Michael agrees with is bubkiss.
I think you're pretty cool.
That's bubkiss too.
Yeah, it is. You're correct. Because I've barely seen any pony this entire stream. I saw one for like a couple seconds.
We're working on Uma. Kinda. It's got Uma hair.
This is as much horse as it was before, so. Which is to say not. I've had one drink this whole stream. That's upsetting.
Well, I'm not drinking that much, so there's less reason for me to push you to go get drinks.
Well, I got lots of drinks tomorrow.
Oh yeah, there's that too.
Oh, I hope to drink a lot of that meat gets drunk.
I don't know if I'll be drinking much tomorrow either, though.
No. It's important for you to feel better, I guess. What is code 70 at Disney? Code 70, or Signal 70, at Disney is the internal barcodes used by cast members to discreetly report a lost child.
That's one of those fun ones to know. Like when somebody goes, "Hey, we have code 70," and you see somebody's eyes go a little wide, you're like, "Oh, I need to follow them. This will be interesting."
Well, it's basically like a child runs up to Mickey because they trust Mickey, but they can't find their parents. They run to Mickey, like, "What's up, little boy?" And it's like, "I can't find my mommy." Like, "Oh, we have a code 70." And then that's where the handler probably gets involved. See, I could play Mickey. I got this down. I'd be the best Mickey.
Okay. See, like, oh, is this not spooky?
The taco takes away from the spookiness. No, left the taco behind.
Oh, she doesn't care about the taco.
Oh, she's delivering the taco.
Oh, so she drops off the taco. This is very important. She gets to her. That's why I took the hat off. Yeah. The hat would also distract from the scene heavily.
You still have her lifting the taco.
Yeah, she's got it there.
Oh, okay. So that's before. But then she starts crawling. Okay. I'm guessing that's where they scream.
Yeah. Just have it go to them like holding brooms and just bapping at it. Just screaming bloody murder.
The brooms would be kind of funny, yes, to stop it with brooms.
Back, foul beast. Just starts hitting it with the broom and then just says no tip for you. I'd have to animate more. Originally, I just wanted to have them scream because, like, I didn't want to have to deal with animating, like, because these fingers aren't too bad because I was just kind of just doing open close, but it is a little time consuming to do the fingers, though it's offset by so much easier having a rig. Like that motion is so much easier to do, like legit and good looking because I have a freaking rig.
Yeah, if you type in 15AI again, it takes you to the Twitter page. 15AI is gone again.
Well, did it come back for a little bit?
No. I mean, it was back for a while, and I thought it was back to stay. There's a chance Heisei got the models. Maybe they finally just gave them up. Let's check.
I feel like I should start playing like
Control
Rules
Net.
of Nature.
No. Like, okay, 15. If you really wanted to stop with the models, fine. Give them to Heisei. They will use them. You don't have to be a bud. It doesn't have to be like this. Your ball, you can take it and go home if you want to. But it doesn't make you any less of kind of a prick.
It was clipping that cheek a little bit, so I was doing a little bit of stop on that.
Like, I like the misspelling in that quote. That's my favorite part of that quote.
Oh, sorry, I'm watching Prawn.
It's not Prawn.
No, that's because porn is blocked on Twitch.
Oh,
and stuff.
yes. I love prawn. I love my prawn. Delicious, delicious prawn.
Okay. I think... Okay, so there is... I do have like the shadow stuff coming down. I feel like where the shadows are neat, I think what I need to do with them though is make them less sharp, because shadows from fire like that would not be sharp. Actually, they barely be any shadow. You have light coming from almost literally every direction. So it should be pretty like more like that. You could say that you're blocking some light for sure, but it shouldn't be easy to see. But then like these ones, if I do it too much, I lose some of the detail that I'm going to get from it. So those two I'm probably going to keep, but they're not really on the ground anyway. Yeah, those, it definitely helps the shadows look a little better.
Is there a chance that when the eyes of the Terminator are directly in line with the camera, that you can get like a glint of light from the eyes? Like when you go to like move a flashlight across, and when the flashlight's directly pointed at the...
Yeah, I could. Why?
Because it would look cool.
Like when?
When the eyes are directly like pointed towards the...
They're pointed there the whole time.
Okay, I thought it was shifted back and forth.
I could have it where,
like, I felt like when the hand comes down.
I can have the eyes light up a little bit.
No, I think in general you don't want them to light up more than they are now. It's just like if you could have that glint moment. But if you don't have like a moment where that works, then I wouldn't worry about it.
I just went through just like 10 minutes ago and adjust the eyes. You can see that it's moving to follow. Mm-hmm. I didn't. These eyes are bones, so I don't have like a lock point like other bones. But I kind of brought up earlier, when you have the an eyeball selected, it's generally going to be looking right at you because you can see all the lines. If the lines overlap, the red overlaps red and blue overlaps blue, then it's looking at you, because then it has to be directly rotated at you. So it's not perfect, but it's close enough, and it should be rotating to follow. It looks a lot better that way, especially when you got like I think this is this one. Yeah, because like it's looking up and through the top there. Don't have to worry about eyebrows either. You know, I'm just gonna switch over and start doing just Terminator animations. It's so much easier.
I'm sure there's a fandom for it.
I would have loved to have the mouth open, but there's no mouth open. Wait, there was a jaw. Wait, I can. I thought I couldn't open it. Oh.
I don't know that you want to open it. Is it better?
No, I was gonna have it when it first does this.
If it's not talking, then why would it open its mouth? It doesn't breathe. I'll just go that beginning. Okay. You want it to make a noise? Because it looks like it should be making a noise now.
I haven't figured out the noises yet. Originally, I thought about it like if I did the Uma theme, it had somebody making like talking. I could have it mouth the thing as it's pulling over, like the slow-mo version of the Uma theme. I don't know if Uma has a theme.
I think it does. I don't think it's particularly memorable. I'm sure Uma fans would disagree. It's like a Japanese song.
Oh, yeah. Girls Legend U.
Sure.
Then that one's called Make Debut. Opening movie. Okay, so that's not...
I think Make Debut is the one for the series that I watched. Its first season in one episode.
Yeah, I don't know. Because it's probably starting slow. Oh, that's the actual, like, video game.
No.
Okay, that one's probably well known. So,
is that one, or is that your... Look.
So hold on. I want to see. We're gonna download YouTube.
Falls on that screen. It gives up the game.
Does this one work? Probably not. Where's the good one? Is it this one? I think it's this one. That's the good one. Okay. Give me just audio as a wave. Mambo. Is that? But that is that a? That's like a
brain rot.
That's more like an audio clip. I'm looking for like a song.
It's also just a meme.
I just want to see if it works. I don't know if it's actually going to work or not. And sometimes like these are copyrighted, so that you actually can't
Stop on that screen. It gives up the game.
Mayhem Cafe has a song played with her pull in game. Really? Is it energetic? It needs to be like energetic so I can make it non-energetic. I need to make it depressing. What ads are you going to throw at me this time for clicking that? That's not what I want there. Nope. Oh, that's the sneaky one.
Yeah, that's the sneaky one.
That's the sneaky one. I hate when they do that. No, wait, I hit it. Okay, maybe that was the right one. No, it had the thing. It replaced that button. It just was not working. Those things are always that way. Oh my gosh, shields up anyway. Yeah, download audio. It is the one.
We're getting too deep into the Uma lore now.
Yeah, Michael. Soon enough, you're just going to be doing all Uma all the time.
Go back to that other screen. That is why people watch it. They lie to you otherwise.
If there's a sign for her, they're not like showing it.
The song I think he's referring to is strictly on the internet. It's a meme.
No, it says when you pull. Okay. I hit MP4 by accident. I do not want MP4. No, it says wave.
Audacity.
Then that definitely wasn't what file I wanted to download. Because if it's not the exact thing, I'm not clicking it.
We get so many viruses.
I could probably also, is that a different website? No. They constantly change sites for that stuff because it's always always changing and they always get taken down. Yeah, download audio. But if it's MP4 again, I'm not touching it. I can't find it by myself, only with people pulling her. So now yeah, which means it's probably not a popular, well-known song. Come on. It's MP4 again. I ain't touching it.
Click it. Get all the viruses.
No, that's why I'm not.
I never used that download. I've never seen that.
Yeah, MP4 again. I'm not doing that. Yeah, because they constantly change. I used to use other one, but I don't see it on here anymore.
I have something from GitHub that I use because it's the only thing that works. It's a download.
But Y2Mate, that's the thing I usually use. Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Well, no, that's not the one I use.
Yeah, Y2Mate's the one I was looking for. Because it has been trustworthy before.
Y2P is the one I use, and it's a downloadable thing from GitHub, and it works.
See, I don't want to wait just in case it's a sneaky button. I think it's the good one. Yes. Yeah, MP3. Yeah, Y2Mate's never done me wrong.
Yet. Yeah, 15's Twitter is now Artist Alley. Let's go see what that Discord looks like. How happy people are.
Okay, so we'll get rid of this. I don't know if this is like they're popular, so I don't care even. But I think some people would know it. All right, now I can remember how to do change speed and pitch. So we want the speed to be, let's put a 0.6. Might be too much.
Yeah, the entirety of the 15AI Discord, it's just people talking about different kinds of like voice programs, like somewhere else to go.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it is. Like that, I'm not even kidding. Pick a specific place. It's just that.
is this playing through? I want to make sure. That is okay. Good. Yeah, it sounds like a bunch of like baritone men singing the Uma song. I like it.
Does it sound like chanting?
Yeah, it kind of sounds creepy.
Can you go even slower?
That's what I was gonna check.
Is
I did 60% because usually if you go like too slow, it starts becoming like indistinct.
Well, that's what it should be. It should be like monks, like this big old door.
No, now it just sounds artificial. It doesn't go very far.
Okay. Though, but I get what you mean by the artificial.
It does. I don't think it works as well with this one. I think. Oh, that's. I deleted the thing. Is it this? Or is it here? One of them? Or is it here? Well, I don't think people would recognize that. Oh, that part might actually work better. It's just them going, whoa, whoa, whoa. It's gonna be great when it gets slowed down. All right, I'm gonna slow it down to 0.55. All right, see, does this work?
Yeah, it works.
Yes. How long is? Oh, the song is.
You slowed it down in places.
No, I slowed down the whole thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's better when it's like at the beginning here, but that was from here to here, which is approximately like 8 seconds. So I could probably go slower because if it starts getting into the other parts, it won't be as good. Let me try 0.45. Michael, aren't you excited if this video blows up and Argo makes more content? I mean, there is that chance.
He wants to like turn his channel into a high school anime girl channel.
Changing the main theme of the channel a long time ago would have netted me better results, yes. If I would have switched to Monster Hunter like a couple years ago,
Sure.
that would have actually been really big for me. I already had an audience for it. I don't think it's as good as the 55% slowdown. So we'll just stick with that one. Yes, export. We do want 44100. Slow version. Okay, I have not used a library yet, so I should be okay.
No, I'm sure 15 is loving this. Because he blamed the people in the chat initially for why he closed down, saying that they kept asking for things. And it bothered him.
Just ignore it. I've been doing that for years.
I know, but I really wanted 50 AI.
No, I'm saying he should just ignore it.
Oh, yes. He should have.
Oh, it's a TF. Okay, I think that there might be a issue with the music. Because it did not load. Oh, it might not have picked a library for it. Let me try that again. Nope. Okay, so there's a problem with the music. It could be too long.
This is exactly what you just went through.
Yeah, exactly. I have the download
like,
buttons.
You think I'm a fool? I know none of you are the download button. None of you.
Yeah, I feel like you exported it right. So now it could be there's something else goofy with it. That is, yeah, no, yeah, it came up, so it exported. It could be. It could be this. Sometimes, like, it stated that there was a weird thing with that character. So I'm just going to see if the character was the problem. You had a ghost fact.
Ghost fact.
It
All
was.
right, here's your ghost fact. Turns out, I don't know if I gave this one. It's relevant to the moment, though. Robots do have ghosts. Yeah. Robots have ghosts. They have souls. And when you kill them, they do die. So if you ever have a Roomba and it stops working and you throw it out, know that you murdered that Roomba. It was alive and it probably loved you. And now it's a ghost and it will haunt you to your dying day. If you ever hear of in the middle of the night, so well, that's the ghost of your dead Roomba. Yeah, spooky, I know. You ever hear something and go into a charging station, but there's no charging station? Yeah.
Then why did you say the charging station, not a charging station?
It's a ghostly charging station.
Well, you said the. That means you're like pointing to one and saying it. That
Yeah, it's the one you used to have. But
then it's but then it's a charging station. Yeah. The is you're like saying
it's the one you had, yes, before it died.
So wait, is the charging station also a ghost?
Yes.
So are they speaking sweet ghost love in my?
That's what they did in life.
I mean, yeah, they're doing in that too, I guess.
Yeah, it's a romance that lasts throughout life and death. Robot death. That was probably one of my favorite shows.
It's actually really weird.
An adventure company. I will always be watching, always with you, forever and always. Never a moment alone, ever again. And Beamer's just like, yay!
That's supposed to happen.
That's a lovely quote.
It's definitely your mom. Nobody else calls you.
It's not true. The automated machine to tell me my medications already calls me. We're dating.
I think I've probably said that to you multiple times, actually.
I wonder what would happen if I suddenly started telling the medication robot, like, I love you. It's good to have these talks. I can do that. That's something we share. Pressing find out that there's just somebody who listens to all the phone calls.
This is really fucking creepy with the music. It gets even weirder after that. Whether or not to keep it, I'll see later.
The music?
Yeah, the weird whatever slow music. I can definitely tell, like, lighting wise, this is perfect because, like, the hand when it's actually down would cause a lot more shading there and whatever. I don't think I'm gonna go into that kind of detail for stuff because it'd be really hard in SFM without actual like ray trace lighting. So I'm not gonna probably bother with that too much. It is, but we did the thing. We did basically, I think. Well, I haven't cleaned up the hair on that one yet. I think this one we can definitely all done. But this one, I'll have to go through because, like, you see the hair just kind of skips there and stuff. So I just need to do the hair cleanup and like some of the motions for it. Otherwise, I think that's good. We've made some actually good progress. Because like this one we got to figure out a few things. This one's already basically animated. I just have to do a couple final things for, and I have to move it to the other shot. Other than that, that one's really basically not green, but it's really close. So we don't actually have that much more to do on this.
This video definitely took a turn. I don't think this was the initial plan.
No, but I like it.
Yes.
But then it's like, hey, Terminator, there's ponies underneath the house. It's like, wait. Oh, we'll go back there.
No,
I'm going to go back. Well, I can see you can keep the taco, though.
Those ground ponies. It does look like a tasty taco, but it does look like it also would make a huge mess.
The problem with this taco is that it's
very full.
A taco to me is about having a good amount of shell with it. That is just a bowl.
Yeah.
It's like, that is a burrito that they cut on the top.
it's going to make a mess. That's all I know.
Yes.
This is why I don't like hard shell tacos, is because they're messy.
Well, this one especially.
Yes.
But yeah, I don't mind if they're a little messy. I think they're good.
Well, you're making a mess. Clean it
That's
up.
why you do like the taco bravo. You put the soft shell around it in.
You have to pick a
beans.
side.
No, you get both.
No, the war
Why
is
not
coming.
both?
The war is coming.
The war is coming. Wait, is that what this is identifying?
Yes, this is the beginning of the taco wars. Hard shell versus soft shell.
It's fine. It's fine. All right. Well, we're gonna be done today. So I need to save that. I do have to remove that from my history.
What?
The Uma song.
Oh.
Because I bet you if I go to YouTube now, it's gonna be like Uma.
You want to watch Uma? So much Uma? Where's the butts?
There's no Uma.
Where's the butts?
There's this horsey.
Yeah.
I'm showing poop.
There is
It's
not.
poop.
You are not nearly watching enough horse. This is what this is telling me.
Where is?
Why is your feed just not horse videos?
Because I don't watch horse.
Why not? Why do you want to be sad?
Michael, I look at you and I realize I can never be truly sad
No, you can.
because I've seen what the bottom looks like.
The bottom is this smile and it's full of horse.
Arthur's garden.
It's a horse.
Arthur's kindergarten.
Oh boy. Look how happy that horse is.
The horsies have a good time. So I was playing Deep Rock Galactic Rogue Core. Actually, I've been reading for a bit, and I do the Rogue Core. So
I just wanted to start somebody knock on the door.
yeah, head over there. Just tell her we will be back on day.
Oh, good. They don't have to look at my face no more.
We'll be back on Friday. Friday? We're doing Friday. Yeah, we're doing
Big
Friday.
Jerk. Friday, huh? More pony, right?
Yeah, because I'm done. Oh, I have to do the hair for that, but yeah.
Yeah, pony. I have an addiction. I have a problem. But that's okay. Addictions are fun.
Is it cocaine?
Everyone should have one.
Thus began the great equestrian fast food war. Trixie's Taco Bucket versus Twilight's Hayburger. Does she own Hayburger? I don't know if she owns Hayburger.
She has money. She can.
Hey, Burger.
She got royal money.
Well, hello, Edward. Yeah, I think you're a little late.
Yes, hello, and adios. The Twilight Burger versus the Trixie Taco Bucket. Does sound like fun though.
Epic battle.
You do something for like Bob's Burgers. Audio. Anyways, I'm just thinking about pony stuff. My brain is.
Yeah. But anyways, we'll see you guys on Friday. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Oh, boy. You got that time down so well.
It says it right here.
Oh.